Hello everybody, welcome back to the Hobby and Craft Room. Let's see, I've done a little bit with the model train layout, but I've been off work, I injured my knee, anyway. So, I also got a 3D printer for my birthday, and it's a Ender 3, and so I've been, playing with it, getting used to it, and I print statues and that sort of stuff. I've designed some stuff. When I started making the layout with the Kato track, when I bought the turntable, if you're familiar with the Kato turntable, they designed it to sit on top of the benchwork, and then it inclines and goes into the turntable, which I didn't want to do. So a couple years ago, when I first built it and I bought the Kato turntable, I cut into the foam. I have 1-inch pink foam on, insulation foam, and I inserted the turntable into the pink foam. Well, I mean, the turntable is only, I don't know, 1/4 inch deep or something like that. And I cut away the whole 1-inch foam in a circular pattern. So now it's too low. This was, a couple years ago. And I was thinking about filling it in with leftover styrofoam, and I tried layering balsa wood or scraps I had around here. And I was sitting here thinking a couple weeks ago, and I looked at my printer and I thought, why can't I design something that will support the turntable inside the hole that I cut? So at first I came up with this. This is just a circle in the diameter of the inner part of the turntable, and it's I think it's 3/4 inch thick, and I forget. But the 3D printers and stuff work in metrics and stuff. I forget what it is. So anyway, at first I did that, but when the printer printed it, it kind of printed it wobbly. I don't know if you can make that out, but it kind of sloped like this, and I'm thinking, well, it's going to make it wobbly. And then I started thinking about it, and it's like, why do I need to make something this big when I can design like 5 of these? These are like 1 inch square, and I put a pillar in the middle, designed a pillar, designed it on Tinkercad, and then put a piece on top. And that worked when I made it thinner, and I forgot to add supports. If you know about 3D printers, anything like that has a 90-degree off the build plate, you have to have supports. But it kind of worked with the thinner pieces, but I needed to make it thicker because it wasn't tall enough. So I started making thicker, and I thought, okay, well, I need to add supports. So this is pretty much a cube, and I thought, why do I need to remove the supports? Nobody's going to see it. It's going to be underneath the turntable. So I made 5 of these, and I'm going to glue them down to the plywood, and I'm not going to glue the turntable to this stuff, but I'm going to set it on top, and it should work. I think I have 4 of them in there right now. I'm going to put this one, and I tried removing the supports in this one, and I broke it, and I just glued it back together. It should be okay. But I thought, why remove the supports if I don't need to? So I made 5 of these. I'm going to try it out and bring you along, and we'll see how this works. Alright, so here's my pit, I guess you call it, for lack of a better word, for the turntable. So what I'm going to do, like I said, I made these blocks on my 3D printer, and I think I'm going to put this one in the center. It's not real level. I may chip some more of this out. I was chipping some of this out. It's the hot glue that I used to stick the pink foam to the plywood. But what I think I'm going to do is go ahead and hot glue these blocks and see if they stay. And I think this is going to work. We'll see. So my plan is to put these in and set the turntable on top to give it the stability and keep it level. And I mean, it's not going to support a lot. I mean, you know. So I think I'll move that one back there a little bit. I didn't want too close to the edge. So I'm going to wait on that center one, and that feels pretty good. So that's what I did to get the Kato turntable to kind of sit more level with the foam. I hope this gives you an idea. The other thing I'm going to do is the roundhouse tracks I'm going to isolate so that I can turn off the tracks, and I'm going to have that at different parts of the layout so that, you know, the sound isn't going on an engine if I don't want it to go. So I hope this helps. Please leave your comments down below, and I will see you on the next one. Bye.